Aston Martin. Path to championship in 2026 or high-profile failure? A few years ago, few could imagine that Aston Martin would seriously declare its championship ambitions in Formula One. However, today shows a completely different picture. The team is methodically building the foundations for a grand breakthrough by 2026. With the invitation of Adrian Newey, the arrival of Honda as an engine supplier, and a serious strengthening of the engineering staff, the ambitions of the Green look more than justified. But how realistic is it to talk about the championship? Can Fernando Alonso, who will be 45 at the start of the 2026 season, really become champion again? Or will Lawrence Stroll's project remain just another attempt to challenge the F1 grandees with no real chance of success? Let's find out. If you're interested, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and put a like. 2025, a year of preparation. 2026, the decisive step. The representatives of Aston Martin do not hide. The season of 2025 will be more of a testing ground, rather than an arena for the fight for the title. Cars will remain virtually unchanged compared to 2024, which means that it will be extremely difficult to fight on equal terms with Red Bull, Mercedes, and Ferrari. However, in 2026, all the cards could turn over. This season will be the moment of truth for the team. Fernando Alonso directly stated that 2025 will not bring victories in the championship, but 2026 can radically change the situation. In an interview, he noted, "I know that our new staff, our technology, and the people who are working on the project can make a breakthrough. We are in the 2026 pre-season, and the time until the car is unveiled is rapidly shrinking. Is it possible to dream of a title? If I were you, I would ask the same question." These words from the Spaniard suggest that within the team do believe in success. However, is it enough to really fight for the title? The main trump card of Aston Martin, Adrian Newey. Adrian Newey's arrival in the team is a real revolution. One of the most titled constructors in the history of Formula One, is known for his unique approach to creating cars capable of dominating the championship. Newey has already worked with Williams, McLaren, and Red Bull, and almost everywhere achieved the championship. However, Newey has a serious problem. Because of contractual restrictions with Red Bull, his work on a new car, Aston Martin, is delayed for 2 months. This could be a decisive factor in the competition, because in the new regulations, the key role may play just the starting stage of development. Nevertheless, Newey himself is confident that Aston Martin could be among the main contenders for the title. A change in regulations is always an opportunity. In 2014, Mercedes took the lead due to a powerful engine. In 2026, the situation could repeat itself and one team will be at a distinct advantage. Will that team be Aston Martin, Honda, brilliant motorists, or stumbling block? Another important factor is the cooperation with Honda, which from 2026 will become the exclusive engine supplier for Aston Martin. The Japanese company has proven its competitiveness by working with Red Bull, but they are now facing a number of challenges. Honda president Koji Watanabe has openly stated, "We are lagging behind. We have to develop a completely new engine, a new battery, a new compact motor. All of this is incredibly difficult, but we will do everything we can to succeed." These words have raised serious questions. Is Honda really experiencing problems, or is it a publicity game? Christian Horner, the head of Red Bull, believes that Honda may indeed be behind in development. They put the project on hold and then restarted it again. It may have cost them time, but Honda is a powerful company and I'm sure they can prepare a competitive engine. However, if the Japanese do find themselves behind, it could be a major obstacle in Aston Martin's path to the championship. The future of Alonso and Verstappen? Another important question. Will Fernando Alonso remain in Formula One after 2026? The two-time world champion himself has not yet given a clear answer. He hinted that he may end his career if Aston Martin cannot provide him with a competitive car. However, if the team will fight for the title, Alonso may well extend the contract for another season. But the most interesting thing is Max Verstappen's possible move to Aston Martin. Red Bull could have a crisis in 2026, and Max's father Jos Verstappen has already warned, if Red Bull can't build a championship car, Max will leave. Aston Martin, which has brought in key engineers from Red Bull and has a contract with Honda, looks the most likely option for Max's future. And if this happens, the team will get the best racer of our time in their ranks. Conclusion: is the championship realistic in 2026? Can Aston Martin really put up a fight against Red Bull, Ferrari, and Mercedes in 2026? Pros: Adrian Newey's arrival is one of the best constructors in history. Owns state-of-the-art technology, new aerodynamic center, CFD, and wind tunnel exclusive partnership with Honda, which will give an advantage in engine development minuses. Honda is lagging behind in powertrain development so far. Aston Martin's lack of experience as a championship team. Alonso could end his career after 2026, leaving the team without a top driver. So Aston Martin could indeed be a title contender, but success depends on a multitude of factors. If the team utilizes resources correctly and doesn't repeat the mistakes of the past, they have a chance to topple Red Bull from the top. But will it be enough? Do you think Aston Martin can really win the title in 2026? And do you believe in a third crown for Fernando Alonso? Leave your opinions in the comments.